What's up, guys? Welcome back to the last match reaction of the year of 23, and we won. We we beat Inter. Inter, damn it. We we beat Roma. I had Inter on my mind, but we did what we had to do. We passed the test, and the test was to show the right mentality in terms of winning that game and putting pressure on Inter, who dropped points yesterday, and that's what you need to do if if you want to be in a real title race. You need to have that mindset. You need to pick up when your opponent drops off. We dropped off. Inter did the same. They won. Now Inter dropped off. We did the same. We won. And we go back to 2 points of Inter going into the new year. And there are some positives. Some, as usual, stuff, but we will get into it. The most important thing is we won. And that's what you take home into the new year. Before we get into it, like the video. Like it. It's the last like I will ask in 23, so like it now. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that bell notification. And let's get straight into the reaction. Okay, like I said, like we beat Roma. Before the game, I said this is for me the biggest game of the season, or the biggest game in 3 years' time. It was Inter at home, first time. We did okay, but now it's about, are you really in a title race? Do you have the right mindset, the mentality to capitalize on the errors made by the teams you're competing with, in this case Inter? And we did that. We won that game. I think over 90 minutes we deserved to win that game. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't how do you want to say that, dominant, like the obvious dominant way. It was just the Juve way, the Max Allegri way, the way we have been winning games all season long, basically. I think this is 9 wins out of 11, if I'm not mistaken. We dropped points against Inter and Genoa, I'm pretty sure. So that's what it's all about. That's what it is, and that's what it was today. I think the game didn't really unfold as I thought. I thought it would be more high level paced. There was no pace in that game. But the key thing is, Inter slip up. Are you the real guys? Are you the real team? Allegri, group of players, are you the team that are going to challenge Inter until the end? Then you need to win this game against Roma, which is a top game at the end of the day, even though what I think of Roma. However, you did what you need to do going into the new year, going into 24. You pick up that win. You put pressure on Inter. You have Acerbi coming out yesterday already saying, don't put the pressure on us. That's what you need to do now. You need to keep the pressure on. And that's what we did. Rabiot, that was a great goal. From that build, like that assist from Vlahovic, that goal from Rabiot. I will do my player ratings. They will drop tomorrow. But Rabiot was anonymous, and I was texting with somebody, and he said he's gonna score now, because that's what's gonna happen. Like, he is gonna get that goal because he was very poor in that first half, and then he popped up, and he did what he had to do. He slotted that perfectly in the bottom corner, and we go 1-0 up. Vlahovic, I will talk about him in the ratings, but he didn't get the goal, but he was excellent today. He was excellent. He really was, and he was key to winning that game and actually holding up the play and everything. Like, that was very good. Like, individually, there were some very good performances. There were, like, if you want to talk about what's not going right, like, the issue remains that we go 1-0 up, and instead of pushing, and with pushing, I'm not saying to watch at maybe that's not, whoops, let me see, my camera kind of froze for some reason, but I'm still talking, so stay tuned. Let me fix this. It wasn't a flashy thing. Like, we are still a good side in terms of we pick up the points that we need to pick up. Like, we find ways to keep going. We find ways to, win games. That's what we do. And I think that's what we did today. Camera's back. Sorry, apologies. But that's what we did, you know. But Roma are not a good side. They lack a lot of things. At the back, they're not good. If you look at Llorente, I don't know how he stayed on the pitch without a yellow card, basically, because he was all night busy with Vlahovic. But overall, Roma offer very, very little to nothing. You know, besides that, hitting the post in the first minute, basically in the first 4 minutes, and that was a mistake from us as well. They don't offer a threat. So the issue remains that we need to put these teams away. We do, because at one point you will not get away with it. And then what will happen? You know, you score that goal. I was of the opinion that, okay, now you keep the pressure on. Now you push on, you go for it, and you kill off the game. We didn't do that until maybe the last 10 minutes. You know, we capitalized on some mistakes. McKennie should have scored, and the game would have been over. I'm still confused why that Chiesa goal got disallowed, because I thought a Roma player flicked it towards the goal. And unless the rules changed, I don't know. But that's the thing still. Like, we need to evolve in these things. And I'm pretty sure Allegri will say the same thing post-game, that he's going to talk about certain moments we need to be better. And we do need to be better, but that's also the mindset. You know, you go 1-0 up, I get it, you control it a little bit, but not to this level. Just push on a little bit. You're playing at home, you are the better team. On a technical level, you are better than Roma, much better. You should be pushing on. However, like I said, this was a test. We passed the test. Now we have the big games away from home. Roma, Lazio, Inter, Napoli, all those games are away from home, you know, and like that's just a fact. You did what you had to do at home. Now it's time also to replicate that away from home, which is not going to be easy at all. I know that. We know that. But for now, we can only talk about now. It's 2 points off top going into 24. It's a good feeling. Maybe some question marks on McKennie's fitness and Bremer's fitness. Locatelli suspended for the Salernitana game on Sunday. I think next Sunday in the league, which is not so fun. But we need to look at those things, because we play also on Thursday. So I'm pretty sure Bremer and McKennie are not going to play in the Coppa against Salernitana. But overall, we did what we had to do. Within performance, I'm not shocked by the performance. I was expecting a more open game, but with the performance you usually expect. You're very clean, very calm, very composed, very Allegri. Nothing over the top. You just get the job done, get in, get out, and you move on into the new year in 24 with a good feeling, putting pressure on Inter, and that's what you need to do. Maybe with some help in the January transfer window, but as of now, we got the win, and that's all that matters. I'm going to wrap this one up. Player ratings will be dropped tomorrow, and on Monday, there will also be a video for the people who do watch on the 1st of January. It's pre-recorded, but I will have stuff out tomorrow and Thursday. But that's it for me, basically, on this one. Let me know in the comments what you think of the game. And yeah, like the video, subscribe, and already a happy new year.